Our next stop is our showcase game. You talked about that. We gave love yesterday on the show to Nick Madrigal, and word on the street is he's reuniting with a former teammate. Tell us the story.
Lauren, we're almost at the draft time of year. I always love draft stories. So how about the video that we saw a number of years ago back in 2018 on the campus of Oregon State University out in Corvallis with Nick Madrigal and Trevor Larnach together. There you see Madrigal on the left, Larnach on the right, and the great reaction when the announcement came, the White Sox drafting Madrigal 4th overall. They embraced. You can see Larnach was just as happy for Madrigal as Madrigal was himself. Well, now they're reuniting in the major leagues for the first time. Madrigal, of course, has become the everyday second baseman of the White Sox, and Larnach now a recent call-up for the Twins. Of course, the injuries they have had with Buxton and Kirilloff, and Larnach a really steady corner outfielder, Lauren. So Larnach gets his chance to shine now in the major league level, playing against Madrigal. Of course, they were teammates of Adley Rutschman on that great Oregon State University team. So very excited to see them all playing together now tonight.
I love watching those draft day moments. It never gets old for anyone, right? I feel like every night, JP, the White Sox win in a different way. It was Jose Abreu and Garrett Crochet on Tuesday, and it's this guy and that guy the next day. What can you say about the way they've been so successful lately?
Lauren, what stands out to me is their starting rotation, the consistency that they've been getting there. And, of course, Dallas Keuchel is on the mound tonight for our showcase game. Check that out. The best rotation ERA in Major League Baseball this season. And I think one of the key common threads there, Lauren, is the health of their core 5 starting pitchers, the incredible leap that Rodon has taken, the consistency of someone like a Dallas Keuchel. And then the only 2 starts that have been made by a pitcher not part of the original cast of 5 starters to begin the season, those 2 starts were made by the dynamic Michael Kopech. So when you think about how unique this rotation is going to be and how dynamic they can be down the stretch, you take that core 5, a Cy Young candidate last year in Giolito, Rodon with the huge step that he's taken this year, and then you potentially add in a Michael Kopech down the stretch and have him stretching out more and being a starting pitcher. Lauren, this is one of the reasons why the White Sox, in a very balanced American League, might be the team that we look to as the favorite to win the pennant this season.
Never take for granted your health. That's a life lesson, isn't it, JP? 14 in baseball and in life, 14-5 over their past 19, 7 games over 500. I know about you, and I know one of the highlights of your job is spending time with the Geico Seats for Service honorees. This week, introduce us to someone special, will you?
Yes, Lauren, thank you for the question and for the chance to speak about our latest Geico Seats for Service honoree, Joel Taboada, a longtime White Sox fan here in the great city of Chicago. He shared with me earlier this week, he is the son of immigrants who have come to this country, and he believes that serving his country in the military is one of the great honors of his life. And he served 12 years as a sergeant in the U.S. Army, and Joel spoke with us about what being the Geico Seats for Service honoree means to him.
My name is Joel Taboada. I'm an Army veteran. I served 12 years in the United States Army from 2003 to 2015.
In what ways is service and that appreciation a huge part of your family's identity?
We live in a place where they can really pursue their dreams, whatever those might be, whether it'll be serving their country or pursuing, service in any other capacity. It's important. It's empowering.
Why was the White Sox the team that you decided to follow as a kid?
In 1994, I don't remember, it was June or July, just being at the ballpark and seeing, everybody having fun and everybody just cheering for one team. I thought that was special. It also didn't hurt that I got to see Frank Thomas hit a home run that day. So it was a fun experience and something that kind of solidified my love for the White Sox.
What were the reasons why you decided to serve our country in the military?
I was a senior in high school when September 11th happened. So it's one of those things that kind of propelled me to want to go into service as soon as I got out.
And what was your reaction when you found out that you were going to be the Geico Seats for Service honoree?
It's one of those things that you're not expecting, but when it happens, because I don't believe anybody serves just for this, serves a country expecting something like this to happen to them. But I was honored to be selected, and Thank you.
Our thanks to Joel Taboada, this week's Geico Seats for Service honoree. Really enjoyed my conversation with Joel this week. He just spoke about how much he's always enjoyed going to White Sox games with his family, what that experience means to him now and certainly in the past as well. And he still serves his community in a different way now as the community veteran coordinator at DePaul University here in the Chicago area, and helping veterans connect with the university, with their community as well. So that lifelong ethic of service, Lauren, is so present in Joel Taboada's life. So it's our honor to be able to share his story with our viewers here this morning.
He said thank you to us and to Geico. No, Joel, thank you. We are forever indebted to you and the men and the women who serve this great country. Awesome. This week, Geico honored U.S. Army veteran Joel Taboada. Throughout the baseball season, Geico is donating tickets to honor military members and their families at MLB stadiums around the country through the Geico Seats for Service program. You can follow their game day experiences at #SeatsForService.